Hi there, welcome to the Snag. I know it's been a while, but I've had a lot of things going on and a few problems here and there. So I've driven down tonight and I figured I'd pick up where I left off, which was at Bossington. And tonight I'm going to stick out a big bait. I'm also going to have out a hound bait as well, see if we can get any that are passing through. And yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully a big fish and a hound. Not too worried what the big fish is, most likely to be an eel, because they take the bigger baits around here. Or if we're lucky, it might be a nice big bass even. So I'm going to get down there and we'll get cracking. Just rigging up my live rig bait with a dead bait. I've got a whole herring on it, which is just like so. Size 8.0 meat hook, joined by another one coming down. Which is just hit. So give that a couple of loops. Down and through. Out. Always chop tail off, prevent any spinning. Plus also get some scent out there nice and quick. Lets the ocean go through it, as it were. A few wraps of elastic. Normally I'd do that beforehand, but I forgot as I show you on camera. Typical. There we go. Okay. Alright, so take that round. Half inch. And again. Just keep that elastic good and tight. Okay. So that'll be the dead bait going out. As I can't cast range at the moment, that's where this little beauty goes in. You wrap the line through the rings that are on there, if you can see them, and you clip that back up over the line, and then all you do is lift your rod up and down and it walks it down the line. The little lead weight there in the bait pulls it forward, it slides down the line, and then it stops, it goes down, stops, pull down, stop. Lots of people don't like it because it takes quite a bit of work to get it down to the bottom sometimes. I find it takes about 50 to 60 pumps of the rod to get it down. Oh, I hope you've got a bite. Or not. Missed. I'll leave that bouncing in the tide for a second while I rig this up. So like I was saying, yeah, lots of people don't like it, but it's a good way to get a dead bait a long way. As far as you can cast a lead, you can get a big large bait, so very useful from the shore. The steeper the beach the better, slides down easier. Yeah, I'll get it out there. So live rig slider, although today I'm using a dead bait because I can't cast far. Gets a large bait as far as I can cast the lead today. It's better to use mono because the little weight on the end there, it walks it down. It doesn't work so well on braid. Unless you're on a very steep sort of like beach or rock mark, it can slide down then. But it takes about 50 to 60 pumps of the rod to get it down there. The weight and the fish pull it down, it slides down the mono, comes up, slides down, comes up, slides down, and so forth until it reaches the bottom. It takes about 50 to 60 pumps, I find. Steeper the beach the better. That's just the weight popping out again. I'm going to have to put a heavier weight on that one, but or is it? that's a pain. 6 ounces isn't holding bottom today. Kind of hoping I've got something else. So I'm going to try it heavier but without grips, because I find down here sometimes with the grips on they tumble and then they mess all your rigs up, which is a pain in the arse. Okay, so live rig slider time. Again, you need a grip weight for this to work. It has to grip the bottom where you have to pump the rod, so so that's now on there, and I've re-clipped the bait up. As you can see, it's starting to slow down there. The steeper the beat, the better. As soon as the undertow of the current gets hold of the fish as well, that'll also aid you. It's always better to work with the tide, so if the tide's running to the left, pass to the right, let it drift over left, then stand to the right, so you're actually like letting it go down to the left. So the click is set on 535, and looking like my other bait's still bouncing about out there in the tide. Might have to put a bit closer in to start with. So the right hand one should settle down in a minute. Sometimes you get a few knocks to start with where the fish is just bouncing around at the bottom. let it settle in. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, there's a big crease mark out there at the moment. And I'm right in the middle of the heavy current that's going through. Acts like a whirlpool round here. Comes all the way down to the headland and then back out. Very dangerous waters, wouldn't be attempting to swim in them with the riptides here. Okay, first fish of the evening. As I thought, just a dogfish. It's not blank, that's always a bonus. Okay. There we go. First little fish of the evening, tiny little dogfish. See if we can get a hound now. That's good, we only have to wait 10 minutes for that, so that's a result. Right. Just to wait to come loose. So here's a hound bait today. It's literally a bit of squid, cut in half on the mantle, whipped up, and as you can see it's oozing juice already. On a 4-0, clip down, and that's going to go flying out in just a second. So I've had more hounds on this than I've had on any crab bait or any other bait come to that. Last year I had hounds coming out my ears, so it must be alright. I don't think they're too fussy. If they're passing it, they'll have it. stronghold pull out there tonight. It's pulling it round to the right. Hopefully that'll settle down in a bit. So I've just changed tactics at the moment. I've on the left rod I've now put a whole squid on because there's not much going, and it's also got a bit of prawn on it as well. That was just the weight bouncing out, but there's still a real fierce ripping tide out there. Got 7 ounces on there, can't really do much more. This is why lots of people don't fish Bossington on a spring tide, but it should calm down about mid tide. And the hound should be pushing in before long as well. They tend to come sort of mid-tide onwards. Looks like we're getting a couple of inquiries on the whole herring on the right as well. Just pan it round a little bit. But what better office to have, eh, for the day? Can't really beat it, can you? Absolutely stunning place. That's the weight pulling again. So I've just literally weighed everything as well, and I carried 70 kilos down here with camera gear, batteries, rod gear and everything else, so I have everything I need. And I have a new appreciation for some of you other guys doing YouTubing as well, especially after walking over these small boulders and everything else. About a mile walk here. I might have something on in a second. Not sure if that's a ripping tide or something taking that. Good bite sensitivity on that, the super match. It's see pretty much anything with that. Really, really good. But it's got the power in the butt to haul in large fish as well, which is nice. Yeah, so have a little stab at it. Probably small dogfish like before. Put quite a large bait on to try and stop the dogs coming on it so easily. Hopefully the hounds will be here soon and push them off the bait, that'd be even better. Oh. It's come off. Came off, must have been a dog, punching above its weight, as per normal. Can wear a bit thin down there. That's what it is. As the bait hasn't been out there too long, still got plenty of stink on it. I'll throw it back out. It bounces about for a minute or two just until it settles down. Unfortunately, I don't have a heavier weight with me. Don't often need 8 ounces, but clearly today's one of them. So the one on the right has got an 8 ounce Gemini grip lead on it, hence why that's not going anywhere. So if you want to get a fish to bite, open a can of drink or get a pasty on the go. Don't forget to find us on Facebook. We're on there under the Snag. If you're down in Minehead and you're looking for baits, you definitely want to speak to Speed Bait, Mikey Webber. Really nice lad. Got a lot of time for him. Good bait, good prices. Can't argue with that. Also look up Sea Angling News. Right for that I do Back to Basics article. Roving rods as well, where I go around different beaches and write up. Hasn't been one last month, but that was due to, I'd say, injuries and a few issues. But it's all back to normal now, all cylinders firing. So give them a look, there's plenty of other features in there as well. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the guys next to me catch it. So I'm going to break out the live hardback soon. I find for smooth hounds, I absolutely smash them. Make sure the back legs are taken off so they can't bury themselves in the ground. Hook through it, nice decent hooking, leaving a clear point. Tie a couple of legs to the line as well. Got yourself a fantastic bait. I know people shout and rave about peelers, but like I said, I've spent a lot of money in the past and had bugger all results on them. I've had more results on hardback and squid. But again, everyone to their own choice. I suppose what works in one place works differently in another. They tend to eat crab when they're not molting as well, so can't be a wrong bait, can it? When there's only a couple of you on the beach. I think if the fish swim past it and it's a free food, they're going to take it, aren't they? If it looks right and it smells right. Let's get this stunning sunset later. So if you come to Bossington fishing, then there's not a lot of parking around here. You can't come down to the beach anymore like many years ago. You have to park in Bossington itself at the car park. And that's £5 whether it's an hour or for a day. We fish a lot of places near National Trust car parks. It might be worth joining up for the year. I'm sure you'll make it back to the park. Especially at that sort of price. There's literally nowhere else you can abandon your car. And then you've got a mile walk down the track and, well, it's about a 500 yard walk down the track, but I end up walking another 500 yards along the beach to get on what's known as the gully here. All the fish seem to travel through it. And the hounds normally make a passing. If you go close to the headland, make sure you fish a bit closer in. Far out there's lots of snags, lots of line snags too. You will lose gear. So I've just moved camp, moved up to near the top of the beach. Keep the height advantage. Keeps you out of snags better as well. Here it's a bit better. Take him into a snag, still there. Still there. I went on the angle, pulled it out the snag. It's just another little dogfish. Just seems to be clouds of them everywhere in the channel at the moment. Doesn't matter where you go. Another little doggy, back it goes. Rebait, get another dog bait out there. Good, now the sun's going down, I actually start expecting things to pick up a little bit. You tend to get the bass cruise through now as well, which is why I put the crabs out. And also I'm hoping the smooth hound's going to start coming in now, because we're past the midway point on the high tide, on the flooding tide, sorry. And high tide's going to be about 11 o'clock. It's not sure what time it is at the moment, actually. I haven't got a watch on, but I know it's still got a fair way to come up yet. Must be about 9, something like that. Maybe a bit later even. Oh no, 9:15. That's not bad, I guess. Looks like the other guys have had enough, they're packing up. Oh, hello, that could be a bite. Yeah, we've got a dogfish on the whole squid by the looks of it. Oh, surprise. Yeah. For a snag. Not making a meal of it, just a bit of a dodgy shoulder still, so just taking it easy. Never thought. There we go. Oops. So there's the bait bully. Quite a pretty one, that one. Right, let's get it back. Oh, there we go. Back to the hound. So a lovely little hound, just what we've come down for today, and hopefully there'll be a few more this evening as well, maybe a bit bigger as well, that'd be nice. But just weighed him, he's £6.3, so, but a lovely fish. And you can see them eyes, absolutely love them, beautiful fish. Right, let's get him back. So just had a bit of a knock whilst I was sorting the camera out. Just waiting for it to go again, I'm sure it will. Oh, that'll be a hound. So not having much luck, my other camera just failed on me, typical, which I was pulling it in. I thought I had a hound on because it was the way it was kicking and stuff, but it turns out it's actually a strap eel. So I find eels hard to judge sometimes. You know, they're short, fat, long, thin. Everyone always argues, so the best way is just to weigh it, isn't it? So I hope I can turn the scales on. There we go, we have got battery, that's a bonus. Okay, so he's gone. It's £3.13. I don't know if you can see that. That's too dark. Alright. Anyway, nice little strap. When he was in the undertow, he felt a bit bigger than what he was. Okay. One little snot monster, as I call them. We'll stick him back. So like I said, after dark here, I knew the fishing would pick up. We've had a hound now, we've had an eel, we had the dogs early on in the day. So far a nice little mixed bag. And see what else we can get, see if I can sort the other camera out as well. Oh. No, missed. Missed that while sorting the camera out, never mind. There'll be more, I'm sure. Yeah, he's back. Come on, do it again. I've put large baits on and got hooks out the side of them to try and keep the dogfish off. I'm sure I said it before, but they keep giving good bites like this. Oh. And yep, nothing there. Leave the clutch set in case anything does go. Put some battery charge in this. So I'm surprised we've had no big eels on the big baits yet. They normally love a large herring down here. Well, it's just turned high tide. It's 11 o'clock. It's been really slow now for the last hour or so. Normally picks up just before high, but not today. So I'm knocking it on the head. Got work tomorrow. And until next time, thanks very much.